So they're R wording and cannibalizing babies and children, both boys and girls, and trafficking them from babies to adult. Um, where is the outrage? You mean to tell me people have the gumption to actually protest like climate issues? Something I'm not saying that if it's actually an issue that it shouldn't be addressed, but in the way that it has been, you got people who are protesting voters' rights and things of that nature. And I'm not saying that's not important, but you mean to tell me that when babies and children are being R worded, tortured, mutilated, and unimaginable things that have just come out within this time of their release of this portion of the files that they did, although redacted, this is the portion that we have. And you mean to tell me nobody's outraged, enraged? Nobody wants to do anything more than talk about it? You mean to tell me that if there's not a time to act, excuse me, oh, they're coming through. You mean to tell me if there's not a time to actually alter or abolish governmental institution, this ain't the time? What is it gonna take? Seriously, what is it gonna take? They have an image on there that they redacted. It's looks like three frozen chickens, right? But one in the middle looks very odd, and the part of the chicken in the middle that you can see, they only blacked out or redacted the one in the middle, and the part that you can see looks like a baby's leg, frozen and just, anyway, grotesque. For them to even have that kind of imagery, and they know the names, we should be hanging them. I'm talking about as soon as all the names drop, we should have like 2 weeks. And I say 2 weeks because October 1st, 1946, they convicted a bunch of Nazi officers, high-ranking officials and whatnot, for war crimes, crimes against humanity, war on peace, and all of this type of stuff. All of this foolishness, all of this wickedness, all of these abominable acts are every bit of that. So, and they hung those guys within 2 weeks. They convicted them on the 1st of October, 1946, and on October 16th, they hung every last one of them in a gymnasium. And that is the Nuremberg trials. And yeah, they still go by those codes. They just call it something else, like the Rome Statute or something like that. But it still stands. And guess what? Everybody on that list qualifies for that. Look it up for yourself. Look it up. I think it's called the ICC now. Yeah. Look it up. Every last one of these crimes, these satanic rituals and all this, using these codes, but we understand what they talking about when they talking this pizza and muffins and all of this wickedness. Every last one of them. I'm talking about, I don't care who your favorite is. I don't care. Your favorite politician, your favorite actor, your favorite actress, your favorite singer. I do not care. Every last one of them should be hung. Should be hung. And it should be done publicly. It should be done publicly. You better get your affairs in order. You feel me? You got 2 weeks. And you being hung in a gymnasium, in a public square. It don't matter. If they was able to hang them guys in the gym, what? They can build a stage to hang every last one of them off of. Every last one of them. I don't care if you old. I don't even care if they said that you already ill and you on the list. They got proof of what you've done because it's right there. And then let's say you an old, decrepit person. You probably got 7 days to live anyway by that time. I don't care. Hang that person too. Might as well get them up out of here early. And that's what it is. Why are people not outraged? Why are people not ready to... See, if there was ever a time to revolt, and I'm not saying that we should or shouldn't. I'm just saying, if there was ever a time to, when all the so-called powers that be in the world are conspiring against you and your children in such a demonic and inconceivable way, most of us, we haven't even seen this stuff in like the scariest horror movie that you've watched. And if it is, that should tell you something. That should tell you something. Yo, hang them all. Every last one of them. Including the ones who are protecting them. I don't care if they didn't do it directly. If you are defending and protecting, hang them all. I'm out.